Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Rise and Fall continues with our Gorgo of Greece playthrough. We're beating up Mr. Genghis Khan of Star Trek 2 fame. And it's going pretty well. We're gonna have this capital soon, I imagine. We pretty much have been rocking each city as this thing's been going on. Our guys are a little hurt over here, but you know, we're persevering. We've killed off most of his troops. We've taken like 4 of his cities. Let's go ahead and grab this one while we're at it. How about that? Keep this city. So, yeah, I still don't know who he was conquering before, because he's the person that conquered like some other, you know, unknown civilization. The guys we never met, he conquered them along the way. So well played him, but ooh, fire from here. There you go. Can you fire from there? There you also go. You guys are champions. We'll keep this. This is mine. Alright, we need to move you up. We're preparing for the siege of Karakorum, which really should be no thing, I would imagine, at this point, based on, you know, just our level of domination here. We are the nation of domination. Gorgo. Getting work done. Alright, let's hold off here. We'll go in next turn with a bunch of guys. Oh, we're getting attacked by the encampment, but that's fine. What do you need here? So I think we're 1 turn away. Let's go see. I think we're 1 turn away from our our Manhattan project. So that's good, because we are still like there's the Luftballons achievement that we're trying to get. That involves using a jet or using a bomber type airplane to drop a nuclear missile on a certain continent. What continent is that? The continent of Nina. Some sort of reference to the band Nina. 99 Luftballons. 99, if you want to get technical. Or German. Is German more technical? Maybe. 99 Luftballons. I don't remember how that song goes, especially not in German. Oh wait, we should get walls. Fix your walls, please. Fix your walls. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's the gist of the song. I don't remember it very well. It's been a long time since I've heard that little tune, that little number right there. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Got you some salt. All right, let's go. Let's do a little more mineage over here. I don't know what we should do here. Let's mess with your loyalty. How's my guy doing that was messing with Preslov? Mateus. You hurt my friends.
It is arguable whether the human race have been gainers by the March of Siam.
Churchill quote. Coming at you. Hot and heavy. Alright. John Rebling, or Roebling. Rubling? That's definitely not the way. We'll get rid of you. We'll place you right up in the thick of it. What are you even thinking having a crossbowman at this point? Against a man or a woman of my stature? Sorry, we're a lady here. Gorgo. Against a woman of my skill and my stature, you would dare bring a crossbowman? Do you have no respect for me? I think you need to have a little more respect than that. Alright, let's... I was hoping you could fire from there, but let's back you up. Is this a hill? That is a hill. That would make sense. Alright. We'll get you up here so you can fire next turn. We have you partially surrounded. Come out with your hands up and your city forfeited. And we will not harm you more than we have to. By the rule of the game, which is we just need to take your city, really. That's it. That's the rule of law here. Wait, you got... Can you get the next Manhattan Project upgrade? Hold on. Operation Ivy, there you are. We want a thermonuclear device. Wait, let's take a look at this enchantment. It's not an enchantment. This is not... We're not playing some sort of fantasy game here. Alright, what's going on here? We're looking at the Civ 6, Nina... what Luftballons. Luftballons. Use a bomber-class unit to detonate a nuclear device, as long as its base and 9 observation balloons are located... So, I guess... are located on the continent of Nina at the time of detonation. So, I guess we could, instead of going for thermonuclears, Operation Ivy, we could try this... I think I'm gonna build a nuclear device, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna get them to make Operation Ivy afterwards. Unless somebody else wants to make Operation Ivy. 20 turns? Nah. Maybe our capital can work on Operation Ivy. Or actually, Mason Jar, you're pretty good. Operation Ivy, 15 turns. Yeah, we can do that. What would your timeline have been for that? Doesn't really matter. Build nukes. It's fun. It's fun for the whole family. Everyone enjoys it. And it lasts for generations. It's got a long-lasting impact. Everything's great about it. Nothing wrong with using nukes in a little bit of Civ warfare here. It's just downright neighborly of you. Let's move you up to... Let's just put you here. What do we have here? The town of Poldahammy. Let's go break your little trader out here. You thought you had something cool going. You did not. Sorry to burst your bubble here. Alright. You can heal up, my dude. Actually, you can plunder a trade route. Why was there a trader out there still? Who knows? But go ahead and plunder it anyway. We can't fix your walls here this turn? You serious? You just joshing me? That's okay, I guess. We've got plenty of units over here to protect it. It's at no real risk. There's no threats for us here. Life here is wonderful. And the previously Mongolian people love us. They've accepted us with open arms. They're super thrilled that we're here. They want us to liberate all of their friends. They love Gorgo. They love everything Gorgo represents. Sparta. I guess we can just dump this thing here. This is fine. +1 amenity, +2 housing. We're at the... Dude, we keep getting to that housing cap. Sparta is a legend. It's amazing. It's amazing. WMD strike nuclear device. Oh my gosh. I'm happy. I don't know if I've ever dropped a nuke with a bomber in this game before. It's just not something that generally needs to happen. It's like... It's overkill of like an extreme that even I don't go for most of the time. Alright, well you guys can help over here. Definitely gonna have you guys chip in this whole warfront thing. We spent a lot of money on ships throughout the game. I almost never hard build the ships. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I tend to just like purchase fleets at the end. So I waste a whole lot of money on them. Because it's usually like, this is 2,000 gold per unit. That's fine though. It's all well and good. But it is a large deficit in my money at some point. So we know how to make jet bombers, but we never learned how to make fighters and bombers. We also, I think, know how to make jet fighters. We're just like advanced flight. We don't need you. Electricity. We don't need you. Rocketry. You're garbage. Someone was commenting on the thing saying how weird our tech tree was because, you know, we know how to do all this advanced stuff, but we don't know how to do any of the basics. Like, we didn't have steam power for a while, I think. It's really impressive what we can accomplish for not knowing about computers or electricity or anything along those lines. It's really pretty amazing. When you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Even if it really shouldn't be possible. All thanks to game logic. Thank you, game logic. Can we get you and... I guess we'll just heal you. You can probably shoot down this wall. Close enough. Keep the city. Rep it. Rep the block down here. Let's send you up here. Tear these walls down. Gorbachev! I want you to tear this wall down. That's not... What's that? Probably just said the wrong name. What name did I just say? I mean, Gorbachev. Why am I'm blanking on this thing now. I know he was like Soviet Union. But, I don't know. I've lost my train of thought here, guys. I don't know what I was saying anymore. If it comes back to me, I will let you know. Because even I've lost it. What do we want now? I guess rocket artillery is probably our next big thing here. Okay. You can make it up here, perhaps. You decided to go in from the water. That was the choice you made. When the game decided to, yeah, whatever. You do what you want. You do you. You do you. That's all cool. They do have a submarine armada over here, which is, threatening for my little boat boys. My boat friends. I probably should have had you up here. Come to think of it. I think you'd have been pretty helpful in the old attack front there. Our guys put up a good fight though. They did well without you. And we need another neighborhood here. It's all good in the hood. But where do we want to place? Let's just place you here. Let's do that. Everybody's desperately needing more housing. What is this? What has happened in what's in our water that everyone is so populated over here? They're reproducing like mad in our kingdom. Our empire. That's fine though. They're allowed. That means that they're happy and they're thriving, I think. I'm not trying to put an end to that or anything like that. I'm just a little alarmed at the rate at which you guys are growing. That's all. Not to say this is bad or anything like that, but here, let's get a spy. Let's do this. Let us, in fact, do that. All right, buddy. Choose an escape route by foot. Oh, he was killed. That's why we were able to get a spy there, maybe. Perhaps. Karakoram, buddy. Repair your outer defenses. And then don't worry about it. Everything's cool. We got your back. We got you, cuz. We got you, fam. Please just repeat your route. And, Sparta. You still need more amenities, even though we're handing them to you like candy. Oh, man. How far can you attack? Will you even be able to bomb this thing? I hope you have range and that I'm not just, like, doing something stupid over here. Otherwise, I'll just have to, like, bomb my own territory. Which would be a little silly. I'll still do it for the achievement, but... I kind of want to bomb their city, not just an empty lot of land or whatever. We'll teach that piece of land a thing or two about nuclear weapons. It'll show us the respect that we deserve. You treat your stepmother with respect, this lot of land, or we will nuke you. I know what your stepmom's been saying about you. I don't like it. Talking about how you're like, oh, we don't have enough wheat out here. Always complaining about the things you don't have here. Just enjoy the things we do have. It'll be good. This train of thought is not a great train of thought. We're getting off at this station. We're going to down a different train line here. The town of Hammy. It is now ours. Alright, how about you? Shablam! No, don't go in the water to do this. You're an absolute mad lad. You could have gone down to this thing, but you went in. You went in there. I don't understand what drives you, my friend. What guides you? What is your guiding light here? I think you might need Lion-O in your life. You need a little Lion-O in your life because you're deviating. And I don't know what you've become. You're jumping into the water when you have a safe place on land. You're just making risky decisions that we can't support. Let's make sure that religion is not going crazy, by the way. Okay, still 3 of 5. But it's just something we have to be aware of as we do this. Must continue to have diligence there, you know. Alright, you guys are potentially threatening over here. You can't move any further. Let's get you over here, though. Sit yourself down. Alright. Report to the front lines. Let's beat him up. Just a little bit. A little bit. Should I recognize these city names as anything in particular here? Who did you conquer? Whose capital do you have? Do you I didn't like take that capital, did I? You still have it, right? Okay, Genghis Khan, he still has somebody's capital over here. Just double checking, because I am confused at who that person was. No. Alden, fix the walls before you do anything else. Get your head in the game. Walls are an important deal. It only takes one turn, and that keeps us safe. Tolstoy, where do you want to go spread your writing? How about over at the town of Mason Jar? Now you've moved, so we can add to our amenity love and housing love here. Oh, I want to bomb something. I want my nuclear device. Give me my nuke. We're making this Sydney Opera House for some reason. Along with the Estadio du Muracana? Muracane? I don't know how to say these things, guys. I don't know if you haven't figured it out by now, your boy has trouble pronouncing some of these
the temple is surrounded by a moat,
foreign words. There's a lot of good foreign words
by a single bridge,
I appreciate it,
protected
but I need to learn
by
some of them.
2 stone tigers so grand and fearsome
Dude, Angkor Wat is
as
here.
to strike terror into the visitor.
It's a good-looking structure right there. Adding population to our place.
You're not really flying that rocket. You're just sort of hanging on.
That's an apt description, I think. Well, as we've gotten better at making rockets, I think we're better at... No, well, we've always been decent at... It's still an apt description, I'd say. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. It's a giant fireball of death, but we're good at pointing it in the right direction these days. We've learned a thing or two in our day. You need amenities. So let's go ahead and put it to... Any of these tiles pretty much will hit like all these cities, I think. So let's put it here. Finish your neighborhood, please, and thank you. You always have to accompany your please with a thank you. It's important business. You gotta treat everybody with respect and dignity. You gotta be always respectful. That's how I feel. You gotta always treat, like, no matter who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, try to maintain respect, because this is the world that I want to live in, is a very respectful world. And that starts from within. I don't know. Be the change you want. That's how your boy feels about life. Be the change you want in life. And I want people to be, you know, I want everybody to get along. Be respectful, mindful of each other. Don't just be in it for yourself. We're a community. Everything is better when we all kind of, you know, have a decent lot in things. Everybody gets treated with dignity and respect. The world's a better place. These words from Omega Alden, guy who mainly just destroys fools in Civilization 6 on YouTube. You take it with a grain of salt, I guess. I still think they're words to live by, though. Dude. We are dominant. I would like to find another city to hit with my friend here. He's looking for love. And he's found it. Oh! Did the Aztecs get wiped out? I mean, Mongolia's good. So that's not all that surprising, but still a little surprising. Montezuma was in here, and he's gone. He's a powerhouse, so I'm actually a little surprised. But, you know, Genghis Khan, he's tough. If you gotta say who's the best in the game, I don't know, Genghis Khan, did I call him Genghis Tom? I don't know. Genghis Khan would rank up there, I'm pretty sure. In the old power charts. Omega Alden's power charts, he would be up there. I don't know exactly what place I'd put him in, but he's top 3 in my mind. Who would be above him? It depends on what you're going for, I guess, what victory condition you're going for, because domination game, I think he's unequaled. Except maybe his friend in Horse Love, which is not a great way of phrasing this, but I do think that she's crazy about horses. Why can't I? Tamiris. She's a crazy horse lady. I think she ranks up there. At least on the military front. Culturally, I'd go, like, I don't know, what's his name? The other Greece guy. I'd put him as one of the best. That's probably just objectively wrong, though. I'm probably just stupid about that. But no, I feel like he's pretty good at that. Your boy doesn't play those versions of victory conditions very often, though. So his opinion on who's great for those things probably not as valid as who he thinks is good. And I need to stop referring to myself as he here, because I'm the one speaking. I think domination-wise, I can chip in a thing or two, but The other ones, I'm not as well versed. I'll leave it at that. But I do think that like Korea would be a contender. You got to say Korea's probably a contender for that science victory. Like at least top 3 for science. Who do you guys think is the top 3 or top 5 civs in the game, just for whatever playstyle you let's go for just world class top civs. Who's your top 3? Let me know, cuz I think I'm going to put Tamiris and Genghis Khan up in the top 3 for me at least. I think their abilities are real good. Always having cavalry, like, you know, horse units and stuff is just super powerful. I love them. I don't know who else I would shove in the top 3 though. I'm trying to think. This town's gonna fall pretty soon, so maybe we should I don't know, we could just try to get some extra visibility here as we push through. Yeah, I'm just interested to know what people think about, like, who's your contender for, like, just... And I'm going purely on power ratings here, not just, like, which one do you guys like. I'm also interested in what you're just, in general, your favorite civ might be, but, because I have a special place in my heart for Norway, but they're really not the best civ by any standard. I would put them down towards the bottom, honestly. And not just because I lost with them. It's not just because of that, guys. I just think that they're just like a mishmash of stuff that doesn't work too well together. It's I love Vikings. I love I mean, it's a fun thing for me. Thematically, I love it. I just don't, I don't think it all meshes very well. That's it. I don't know where we want to send this guy. Let's go have him go to Uryai, because we're just gonna bomb Uryai so we can actually just steal or advance our levels with him safely there. Or at least slightly safely, I guess. Let's rip this thing out. Oh, we didn't have full loyalties, so I don't think I actually got any of that food. Your boy's dumb sometimes, don't worry about it. Not a big deal if we wasted some of these things. We're obviously crushing it over here.
Distracted from distraction by distraction.
That's too many distracts in there. You've gone too far. You've lost me. Is there any reason to change what we've got going on right now? I don't think so. I think we're fine.
All the girls in the world.
How's our nuke doing? 4 turns. 4 turns, please. So we've gotten into the Aztec territory. We figured out that that Montezuma was the friend that we never were introduced to. Yeah, we could bring him back and say hi. No, we'll just keep it. It would be kind of funny to do, but completely unnecessary. Can we fire upon this thing? Here, yeah, I think we can. There we go. Alright, now we have a chance here. Yeah, we do. Keep the city. I'm actually pretty surprised that I saw an AI get entirely eliminated. That does not happen in our games very often. Maybe that's maybe it's gonna be more common now that the patch came through and adjusted some things, you know? It's possible. I'd be happy with that type of change if that, you know, if that's the result of this patch, is that some of the AI can actually like be contenders, be threats in the old deity game. Then that's cool. More power to them. I gotta say, I like it. I like the tweaks they've been making to the game. I think they've been... Each patch, I think, is a step forward. I think they make some good decisions. Although they do make some weird decisions. Like I said, the neighborhood thing where they buffed that that thing. I thought that was a weird change for them to make. But I guess it's probably that the common player was not using it, and the people that were using it were exploiting the crap out of it. And that's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with that or anything, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. It's relatively broken as far as I can tell, because you can switch to it for a turn and get a whole bunch of money. But you do have to have a setup for it. You can only do it once per city and things like that. So it's not out of control, unlike some exploits we've seen. But it is it's a little crazy. I really think that they should reward that to you when you complete a neighborhood, maybe. I don't know how they do that, though. Or maybe you have to start and complete it with the policy up, or I don't know. Maybe they don't need to tweak it. They might not. Your boy is like, hey, we could fix it. Maybe it doesn't need fixing. You ever think about that, Alden? I just did. I just did think of it. It might not need fixing, guys. It seems slightly broken. Just from a overall standpoint, I think it's a little... I don't know. That one's just a weird policy card to me. But it is what it is. Dude, Genghis Khan, your science has fallen, my dude. We're up at 561 science per turn right now. You have fallen down to just 61 per turn. Our Nubian queen is the only other person with any sort of smarts left. And even that's pales in comparison to our galaxy brain of Gorgo here. She's just crushing it. Gorgo, you're doing good things here. Culturally. This is... I'm sorry, guys. The AI is just... Now that we've gotten rid of the contenders, or crippled the contenders, it's laughable here. We're up to 2751. This is going to be a high-scoring game on the final chart. We might hit that rank 1 spot on that chart that doesn't matter for score. But Genghis Khan is now in 3rd, leaving our Nubian queen Amanitor in 2nd place at 927. So, no one ever built anything, but multiple people know rocketry. We're about a quarter of the way in tourism. We're not looking to win by that. We're not looking to do anything special with it. I just want to be aware in case it sneaks up on us. It's never snuck up on us in the past. We've got 5 capitals captured. We're missing the Aztec capital. We're missing the Nubian capital, I think. I think that's it. There's 8 civs in the game, right? Yeah, that sounds right. So... Aztecs and Nubians, that's it. That's who we haven't... We did Russia. We have the Mongolian capital. We have the Mapuche capital. Yeah. So we're getting there. We're getting very close. Where is she anyway? Is she down here? This is Nubia? Okay. So... We're a few turns away from a nuclear device. I want to make sure we launch that prior to taking her capital, or, you know, we have to take 2 capitals still, so we got time. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!